Okay, so welcome everyone. I am Greg Armfield, and you've already met Angela for those who have been on the call. I'm going to go first, and then I'm going to let her talk about some stuff. We put together some slides because it's visually helps you to understand and to see what we're talking about instead of us just talking to you. And then, if you have questions, you can feel free to, pop in and ask them, or you can hold them till the end and we'll get back to you. But, this is for you. So if you do have questions, don't be afraid to ask or to stop. So let me tell you a little about me first. As I said, I'm Greg Armfield. I've been a coach for about 6.5 years. I know, like Mike, you've been in my challenge groups for in the past for several years, and I've run challenge groups ever since I've been a coach, and I've literally helped thousands of people, lose weight, get in shape, do what Beachbody did for me. And so for me, I was able to, when I turned 40, I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, Greg, you have high blood pressure, you are overweight, your sugar is borderline, you need to, he put me on medication, and he said, you need to start dieting and working out, And the funny thing is I had been dieting and working out for 20 years, okay? I mean, it was, I was going to the gym and I just wasn't seeing results, or I wasn't sticking with it. That was the main problem, and it just wasn't exciting for me. It wasn't, it was torture for me. So I discovered Beachbody, and I started with P90X. I saw a buddy of mine doing P90X, and he was posting about it, and I said, if he can do it, I can do it. So I started it. It about killed me, but I completed it. And I went on, I started drinking Shakeology, and I went on and I did Insanity because I wanted to get the best results, and I ended up losing 40 pounds and getting off blood pressure medication. And, I went back to the doctor, and the doctor said, Greg, you're doing amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, and so I had, and this picture right here is actually from Shift Shop. And that was the program I was just in the test group for, and I completed 2 rounds of it, and I lost 13 pounds, 13 more pounds. So I can tell you that all of their programs work. They do amazing. They come with meal plans and portion control containers and Shakeology. I'll talk more about Shakeology, but it's an amazing superfood nutrition shake. I knew after I went to the doctor and he took me off the medication, I knew I had to do something so that I didn't fall back into my old ways, right? Like I had done on every other diet program or exercise program that I'd been on for the past 20 years, right? So I decided to become a coach because I knew if I could help other people, with the programs and get into my groups, that would keep me accountable. Plus, I knew that I could save 25% on all the Beachbody supplements and products. So I love the products. I love Shakeology. I researched and I couldn't find anything else like it on the market. And so that was like why I originally became a coach. I did not become a coach to make money in this business. I didn't even know you could make money, honestly. I just said, hey, this is a cool hobby. They have amazing programs, and I want to just be part of this, and I want to help other people, and I love the community, right? They have the message boards and back then, and that's what I got on, and I just love being a part of it. And little did I know that I just started running these challenge groups, inviting as many people as possible. I started helping as many people as possible. And they started, becoming my customers. They started buying stuff. And all of a sudden, I was like getting my car payment paid for, just after a couple months. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing, because my coach told me, yeah, Greg, there are people in this, coaches that are making $1 million a year in this business. And I was like, that'll never be me, but I like it. So I'm passionate about it. So I'm going to do it. And after I started making, that bit of money, I could tell you my first paycheck was $67. I think $67, or maybe $67.50, something like that. That was it. That was for my like first 3 weeks in the business. That's all I made. And then
That's not bad.
and then it kept building, right? And then, like I said, I started getting my car payment paid for, and eventually my house payment paid for. And my first year as a coach, I made an extra $10,000 just, checking in with my challenge groups, inviting people on a daily basis. I was just having fun. This was a hobby for me. But little did I know, the next year it quadrupled. I just kept doing it consistently. Next year it quadrupled. The year after that, it tripled, and then it doubled again. And so now, after like 4 years of that happening, I was like making, a lot more money than I was at my corporate IT job, which was a 6-figure year job. And I was making a lot more with Beachbody. So I said, forget this corporate life. Who needs to commute an hour a day and, they dangle the carrot for you to work, 50, 60 hours a week so that you can make an extra 5% raise at the end of the year. I was like, I don't need that, So I left the corporate world, and now I do Beachbody full time, and I've done it full time for the past 2 years. Over the years, I basically Team Engage is, the team that I helped found, and we now have over 2,000 coaches just on our team. And our team consists of a lot of sub teams. So like if you wanted to come on board on our team and you wanted to form your own team UK, whatever, you can do that. You can brand yourself however you want, but you're still part of our team, right? I'm your upline coach or your sponsor coach. And you'll always be part of everything that we have to offer. And we're going to talk about everything that we have to offer you guys. That's basically me. Let's continue. Let me tell you about what Team Beachbody is. So I know you guys on the call are familiar with it, but there are other people in the groups who may not be familiar with Team Beachbody. So I just put together this slide, which shows you, the various trainers like Autumn Calabrese, and I know you guys are familiar with Sean T. Right? He's very popular. Tony Horton, the P90 and the P90X. And then
do you want to train yourself? I said, no, I'm in fucking bed. Can I train yourself? I said, yeah.
Hey guys, maybe you want to mute yourself. Just put yourself on mute. That way you can talk and no one else can hear you. So, also, there is Beachbody on demand now. So if you've done Beachbody for years and years like I have, Beachbody actually started as a company in 1998. So it's been around that long. Team Beachbody started in 2007. So if you want to know what the difference between Team Beachbody and Beachbody is Team Beachbody is the part that's coming to the UK, right, in October. You guys already have Beachbody. Right, so you can go to beachbody.co.uk and you can order the programs. And the old way of doing it is you would get the DVDs, you would get the booklets, you would follow along, and that's the way I started. And then I bought like every single program as it was released. I would get P90X1 and then P90X2 and then P90X3 and so on. Right, and I would spend like $100 on every single program. Now you can get every single program on demand. Okay, so basically they will stream it. It's like Netflix for fitness. They'll stream the workouts right to your phone, your tablet, your computer, your TV. If you've got like a Roku or Chromecast or Apple TV or any of those devices, you can download the app and stream it right to your TV. So the Team Beachbody also brings the coaching opportunity to the UK. It's also going to bring the supplements to the UK. You guys have never had our supplements. We have the world-class top in the world supplements. Like the leading supplement that Beachbody offers is Shakeology. So you guys have other products. I don't want to name names, but you have other shakes. And, but if you do your research, if you do your homework, there are none that are like Shakeology. Shakeology is 70 superfoods from all over the world. There's nothing artificial. There's nothing chemical. Beachbody literally prides themselves on making the healthiest shake on the market. Literally when I started, we had like chocolate and greenberry. Those were the only two flavors. And we kept asking for vanilla. When can we get vanilla? It took them 5 years to develop a formula for vanilla that was healthy and didn't have the artificial flavors. Because if you don't know, everything made with vanilla to get that strong vanilla flavor has artificial flavor in it. So it took them 5 years to develop a vanilla formula for us. We also have the performance line. So, anybody who's into bodybuilding, weightlifting, the performance line is going to be huge because we have a pre-workout. And obviously you don't have to be a bodybuilder. Like even if you're doing Insanity or an extreme cardio program, you're going to do great with the pre-workout, the Energize. We have a hydrate formula, which is, you drink it during your workout. It gives you the electrolytes and stuff like that. I do a lot of biking, so I like the hydrate. I take it on long rides. There's a recovery formula, which, you drink after your shake, and it helps you to not be as sore and have quicker muscle recovery. Then there's a recharge, which is like casein protein, which you take at night and rebuilds your muscle, helps you recover while you sleep. And there's the creatine. So all those are really popular. The performance line is sponsored by Ironman, which I assume you guys have over in the UK as well. You have Ironman over there?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. So, it's very popular. And then that last picture there is just the coaching opportunity, which I mentioned. Again, right, it launches on October 19th. So you guys can't get these products or become a coach until October 19th. But on October 19th, you will be able to become a coach, get Shakeology, get the performance line, all those good things. So let's just talk about in general, why do you want to become a coach? And I had already mentioned this, right? Why did I become a coach? You can save 25% yourself on everything you buy. So if you want the performance line, if you want Shakeology, you're going to save, like on Shakeology alone, you're going to save for us in the US, we save, $32.50 on every bag of Shakeology, right? So that's 25%. I don't know what it's in pounds, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. Basically, it'll help you stay accountable. The more people you help, right? The more people, that you're helping, the more accountable that you're going to be to your own fitness and results. You are going to love being part of the Team Beachbody community. We meet on calls together. We go on trips and vacations together. We go to Summit together. Some of my best friends are now on this coaching community. And I would have never met them if I hadn't become a coach and stuck with it. I love helping other people, and you will be able to do that as well, right? I've helped people like Brian, who's on this call. He joined my challenge group about 5 years ago. He lost 100 pounds, okay, doing Beachbody workouts. He was able to get off drugs and alcohol. And so when you can help people change their lives like that, it's life-changing for you as well. And there are just countless stories of people that, not only that I've helped, but that our team has helped collectively. It's like, just think about, like, if you're a personal trainer, you can only meet with so many people during the day, right? You only have limited time and local people that you can help train. But with Beachbody, you can help so many people from all over the United States, Canada, and now UK, and you can change their lives, online with motivation, support, and everything else that you offer. And obviously, the best part is you can earn money at home. So let me just show you my income that I had earned with Beachbody. And this is just the month of July. I just took the month of July for 5 years, for the first 5 years, okay? And this is US dollars. But in July 2011, that was my first July, earned $630 during the month of July. Okay. Then you can see July 2012, it jumped to $3,100. Okay. And then the next year, $12,000. And then the next year, $18,000. And then the next year, $25,000 in 1 month, guys. Okay. This is an amazing opportunity. And you guys in the UK are getting in at the ground level. Okay. You are essentially becoming founding coaches, okay? Founding UK coaches, which means that everyone that signs up in the UK is going to be under you guys, okay? So think about that. Now I have to tell you, it's required for me to tell you that Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or any level of income, right? It's based upon your skills and your hard work. This is not a get rich quick. This is, you put in the time and consistency and build it and they will come, and the income will follow. So there's basically 3 types of coaches. And from Beachbody's perspective, a coach is a coach. There's no difference in coaches. But from our perspective, right, our team's perspective, we kind of bucket coaches into 3 different categories. One is you can be a coach just for the discount, which is cool because if you have those challengers who love working out, who love the supplements, Shakeology and the Performance Line, but they don't want to pay the full price, they can get a 25% discount just by becoming a coach. And they don't want to coach anybody, that's perfectly fine, okay? So they can just sign up as a coach. Basically, they're a preferred customer. We kind of bucket them into preferred customer coaches, and they still participate in our challenge groups. And honestly, that's probably what most coaches are. They are just what I call discount coaches. They love the products. They want the discount on them, and they're happy. The second type of coach is your hobby coach, right? You might be interested in it as a hobby, right? I kind of started as a hobby, right? It's like you might want to refer some people to Beachbody, and anybody you refer, you're going to earn a 25% commission off of, okay? So 25%, you just refer somebody to Beachbody, you give them your link, and you're going to get 25% off of anything they buy, and they're going to be assigned to you. You're going to be their coach. And then in the future, they just have to go to Beachbody directly, the website, and anything they buy, you'll automatically get that 25% commission for it, okay? So if that's you, if you just want to earn a little extra money, if you just want to dabble in this, that's cool. You can do that as a hobby coach, right? Basically, you still get the discount and you do it as a hobby and make a little extra money on the side, okay? Third type, business builder. That's what I am, okay? I quickly graduated myself from a discount to a hobby to in about 3 months, I went full-on business builder, okay? I still worked a full-time job. I still worked 50 hours a week. I still had a 2-hour commute every single day, but I built this business, okay? I still devoted an hour or 2 a day. I did it at night. I did it on the weekends, and I have, dedicated myself to building this business and building an income that goes along with it. And like I said, that's how, if you want your income to go up, you need to build a team of coaches, okay? Because you're going to earn team bonuses off of everything that those coaches do below you. And me and the other coaches above you, we are going to be helping you build your team, okay? And we're going to talk more about that later. Okay, so a question that I always get is this a pyramid scheme? Okay, pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are illegal, okay? Let me explain a pyramid scheme to you. If I was to say, let's say Beachbody had no real products, right? Nothing to offer, but I was to say, I want you to sign up under me and you're going to pay $500 to sign up. And then every person, you're going to go get people to sign up under you and they're going to pay $500. And basically that's a Ponzi scheme, right? It's like you're going to make money off of other people signing up under you. And that's the purpose of that pyramid scheme. That's illegal, at least in the US. I'm sure it is in the UK. But that's not what we are. This is a network marketing company. You earn bonuses. You don't earn anything off of anybody signing up under you. Like, you could sign up as a coach under me. I don't earn anything. I don't make anything. I only make money if you make money, okay? So if you go out and build a successful business, then I will get a bonus off of that, right? I will get a weekly bonuses off of what you're doing and off of what your team is doing below you, okay? So let me turn it over to Angela. You've heard enough from me. Angela, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. My name is Angela Brandenberger. I've been a coach since 2014. I told my coach no for a whole year. I said, this sounds shady. I don't want to do this. I just want to work out and I want you to leave me alone. And then I became sick with Crohn's disease, and she said, there's this wonderful thing called Shakeology. I think it could help you. I was struggling to pay my student loans. If you know, in the US, the student loan debt is a horrible thing. So I was $100,000 in student loan debt, very unhappy in my corporate job, and not well. My health was failing. So when I got on the Shakeology and it started changing my life and started changing my insides, my doctors were like, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. So that's when I became a believer. I was already doing P90X. I just saw it in an infomercial. I liked Tony, and she said, you should become a coach. You're doing it anyway. All you're doing is sharing what you're doing anyway. You could be getting paid for this. And I thought, at the time I was working a corporate job and I was waiting tables on the weekends and one day a week to pay off my student loans because my full-time job couldn't pay my bills. And because of my health issues, I just couldn't keep up. So I started doing coaching part-time and realized I was actually making triple the money I was at a weekend job, waiting tables and being on my feet and sweating. And the money I was bringing in with coaching, I could do it at midnight if I couldn't sleep. I could do it at 5 p.m. if I wanted to. I could do an hour here and there. I didn't have to commit to somebody else's schedule. I could do it if I traveled, etc. So that's what really drew me to the coaching opportunity. I've lost 80 pounds so far. So I went from a US size 24 to a US size 8. And that's why I became a coach, because I believed in the products and I loved what it had to offer. I am an audit, so I am very, very skeptical as an auditor about what things are and what they represent and if they're kind of not legit. So I have a very skeptical eye, and I can tell you Beachbody is legit. And I don't think I've ever believed in anything thus far in my life and really believed in the products and the message they're trying to send and helping people, because they helped me. They helped me get out of my second job on the weekends, and it's helping pay my student loan debt off, and it's keeping me healthy. It's giving me a family globally, wherever I am. So what is a coach? You don't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. You don't have to be certified. You don't have to have a biology degree. All you have to, you don't have to be an experienced salesperson. We say that it's not selling, it's telling. You're telling your story. The brand is you. All you're doing is sharing what you're doing with other people, and that's what I thought I had to be as a slimy kind of salesperson that annoyed people, and that's so not the truth. What a coach should be is sharing how you can change their lives. This can be your family members, your hairdresser, the guy who sold you your car, anybody that you can strike up a conversation with that you think would be interested in this. All you have to do is being committed to being proof that products work. So working out, we have vital behaviors, being proof that the products work, drinking your Shakeology, basically, walking the walk. Like, you're not just talking about it, you're actually doing it, and you're living it, and you're being a living example. And you're improving and developing yourself as a leader. I think the biggest part of this is becoming a leader. So developing yourself, and I do it 10 minutes a day, because that's all I have, because I have to work full time. And right now I'm in Germany, I still got my 10 minutes in on the plane. I listen to podcasts because I hate reading. So I do personal development and how to be a better leader and how to develop my teams to go out and help other people. So that's really all it is being a great human being and sharing what you're doing. I don't know if I can answer. So the benefits of being a coach, like I said, so I had a second job because I couldn't keep up with my my full-time income. So you can set your own work hours, which is nice. I'm a total insomniac, so I can do it at 2 a.m. if I want to. You can go part-time, you can go full-time. My goal is to go full-time to be more flexible, obviously, because I moved to the UK, but I have friends and family in the US, and I'd like to have that flexibility, not have to ask for vacation all the time. You can build it online or in person. I know before there's top coaches that are in small towns of 300 that were before Facebook was even invented, was, you know, building teams, and they're so successful and they're so inspiring. So if you think you don't have a lot of people in your life, or you think you're so limited and you're going, I don't know anybody, you do. Trust me, you do. You know a lot of people, and you can help, and you help one person at a time. You share your passion, like I said, and that's what attracts people. You help one person, and it's infectious. So my coach helped me, and then I inspire one person, and that person inspires the next person. And it's just a movement, and it's all based on, you know, positive intent is what it's getting at. You're not being slimy. You're just trying to pay it forward, and because you're so excited about the results that you want to pay it forward. So that's what you're doing, is sharing. So you're telling, not selling. So yeah, I originally went into it. I was making about $500 in a week to help pay for my student loans. So now I earn about $1,000 a month paying for my student loans, which is a lot easier because I'm not on my feet all the time, and I can do it anytime I want, and I'm working half the amount as a second job. So, and it's rewarding. It's way more rewarding than waiting tables and being sweaty and being exhausted from working a 9 to 9 shift on the weekend. So yeah, and then I think the other things on there, you can go on coach. If you hit certain milestones and set certain goals for yourself, you can go on trips, and Beachbody pays for it all. So you get your vacations for free. I know I've seen a lot of trips that my fellow coaches have taken, and it's all for doing well and paying it forward and helping others. So what do we do? Like I said, we help and encourage people to get fit and healthy. My saying is, you can't, if you can't fill anybody else's cup until you fill your own. So a lot of our, you help yourself. So a lot of families, I work with a lot of moms that just can't seem to find the time, and so we help them figure out how to, fit that into their daily life so they can be better for their family and their loved ones and their husband. We work out, we eat healthy. Again, we walk the walk. We refer our friends and family to our products. Hey, I think this would help you. Get in my challenge group. Let me show you. So the challenge groups, I run challenge groups every single month. We do fun themes, like we'll do like an October theme, or we'll do like a back to school challenge. And then I tell people just to invite their friends. And what we do is it's a closed group that's very supportive, and where you're with like-minded people, so you can fulfill those goals. So that's the formula, is fitness, nutrition, and support. So a lot of things on the market today are fitness and nutrition. You can learn that and Google it all you want and do it on your own. But the thing that's missing, and the reason things fail, is because they don't have the people holding them accountable, and putting it out there in the universe and having someone push them, and a team full of people check in on them. So that's what we do. So what can you expect from Team Engage? We have coach training. We'll help you all the way from the beginning. We're always on call, night and day. There's somebody helping you, answering your questions. We do team building events. We do leadership training. We have a Facebook page that's private where you can ask all the questions you want. You can also, I treat it like a Google, so you can like keyword search and go, oh, this person is giving me hell about this, and I don't understand this, and you can find answers to anything and any objections people are giving you. There's recognition and accountability. Greg's really great at recognizing when you rank advanced or just when you're being an awesome coach and you're living the life and, doing your personal development and putting yourself out there, etc. So it's fun, and it's not a lot of stuff I get in my day job. So it's way more fulfilling and rewarding to get all that recognition and leadership training. Like, I went to Coach Summit this year for $200, and I got almost 9 hours worth of leadership training. And now at my corporate job, there's nothing available, nothing. I'd have to go outside and pay $1,000 for a seminar or something like that. So that's just some of the stuff you get. You just become a really great leader and an individual for you and your coaches and your team and yourself. So how much time is required? I put in about 15 hours a week. You can put in as little or as much as you want. That's the beauty of it. So whatever you want to do, you decide what your goals are and what your path is and how much time you want to put in. So that's really up to you and what works for you and your family and what your end goal is. If you want to, retire from your job, you're going to obviously put in a lot more time. If it's just a hobby thing, you want to make a little extra money for Christmas every year, you're obviously not going to put in a lot of time. I put in way more time than I thought I would because it's turning more into a business building for me than it was a hobby at the beginning. So it's slowly ramping up. Do I have to sell? Like I said, no. It's telling more than selling. We teach you how to build relationships, plant seeds. Obviously, you don't want to just keep pounding out and want to buy my stuff, because you know how sleazy it feels when somebody's trying to do that to you. We try not to be that way. We want to be genuine and help people, and that's why you help one person at a time, and because it doesn't feel like selling to me, because my coach didn't do that to me. It came from a general place of helping and healing and friendship, and that's what we try to promote. So where do you find people that are interested? Everybody thinks that they don't know anybody, but there's Facebook groups. So I belong to a Crohn's support group in the UK. There are ads about Shakeology. Anything you're interested in, there's lots of moms. People belong to Disney groups, like moms who love Disney. You just get into those conversations with people that are like-minded and care about the things that you care about and think about that. And that's where I meet a lot of people. I'm very active, in my day job, about LGBT issues. So I go on pride websites and I go to parades and stuff like that. And there's people I connect with, and they're like, "Hey, I saw your post about Tony Horton, or what are you doing in that? What is that all about?" And that's just how you make friends, right? I kind of treat the Facebook groups or the Twitter groups kind of like a cocktail party. They're like-minded individuals, and those are the people you want in your team. Kind of like what do you care about, and how can you develop those people to be on your team? Those are the groups you join. So the rewards, obviously, we get commissions. We get paid weekly. We get paid every Thursday. I think my first check was $14, and my biggest was $275. So I'm just starting out, like I said, as a hobby coach, but $275 a week isn't bad for somebody that's only putting in 10 hours. You get bonuses for team growth. So as you build the people underneath you to do what you do and replicate it, you get bonuses for them meeting their goals. You get trips, you get recognition. And most of all, I think the learning and the personal development, I've become a better wife. I've become a better professional. I've become a better leader and a better friend based on the training that Beachbody provides. So yeah, that's all the kind of rewards you get from it, that I don't really get a lot of that in my day job, honestly, and that's why I was craving this opportunity, and that's why I took advantage of it. So how do you earn money? So you earn 25% commission off anything you sell. So if we sell a challenge pack, so right now it's called the All Access Pass, where you get $7,000 worth of what you guys have known in the UK, I think that is pretty popular, is the Beachbody On Demand. which will soon launch in the UK, which will be the Beachbody on Demand plus Shakeology. So you get 25% commission on anything you sell. Then you'll get team bonuses based on what everybody else sells underneath you. There's matching and quarterly bonuses. So again, the bigger you build your team and replicate it and people are doing what you are doing, the more it builds. The nice thing about this is, and if the people underneath you can actually earn more than you. So that's where that myth comes from, being this pyramid scheme where you're kind of hoarding it all. And it's built in a nice like binary fashion where that can't really happen, where you're kind of sitting back and doing nothing and earning, off the people below you, kind of like I feel like corporate is sometimes, like we're doing all the work and the guy at the top is taking everything. So the quarterly bonuses for 2017 right here was the payout was $75,000. So just divvied up between the different pools and the rank that you are and what you get. It just gives you an idea of the payout and how generous Beachbody is for paying it forward and being true to the business model and living the vital behaviors.
Okay, thanks, Angela.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell you how you can be prepared. Okay, so what you can do now, right, as UK people who are interested in the coaching opportunity. So obviously you guys are already on our part of our group, right? Hopefully you're part of our private group where we are going to start giving you more coaching training, okay? So for those of you who are serious about this, who you want to join with us, you want to join with our team, I can start, me and Angela and some of the other leaders, we're going to start doing calls that you guys can attend if you want to learn, how to do these things like we're talking about. We'll dive deeper into how social media works, how you can, start attracting people, how you can start running challenge groups right now, how you can, like our team, we offer so much training that we, give to our coaches, and we can start providing that to you as well, right? If you want to learn about Facebook advertising or blogging or, start working on that type of stuff, our team has awesome resources on that, and we can help you out. So, we're going to go as fast as you want to go, as deep as you want to go. But, if you're committed to being with us and to signing up with us, we want to help you hit the ground running. And we're going to cover all that in this group. So if you just stay engaged, ask questions, we will definitely get back to you. Okay, there's also the Team Beachbody UK site. Hopefully most of you guys have already registered on this site. You can check it out. You can find a lot of information about, stuff from this site. I think it's just basically a placeholder now, and, come October 19th, it's going to be like a full-fledged site, just like that we have on teambeachbody.com. So what I would recommend that, if you guys, maybe you've done a workout program in the past and you're not signed up for Beachbody on Demand yet, I would recommend that you go ahead and do that. You can get a 14-day free trial. And then it's, at least in the US, it's only $38 a quarter. Like for 3 months, you can, $38, you get access, like to Angela said, to $7,000 of workout programs. And I can tell you, I've spent thousands of dollars on DVDs over the years, but now they offer everything, and like Shaun T just came out with a new Shaun Week, and it's only on demand, and Sagi is coming out with a new bodybuilding one that's coming. It's called Hard Labor. It's coming out Labor Day, which is September 7th, I believe. So there's new smaller programs which roll out basically on a monthly basis. There's a cooking show. There's other stuff on demand that you have access to. So get a free trial. Start with a free trial and just check it out. One thing that we're probably going to do is we're going to start running a challenge group so you guys can experience a challenge group. Basically what that is, it's everybody in a Facebook group, all posting, sharing their healthy meals, posting their accountability, their workouts, asking questions, all that good stuff. That's how we run our groups. And one thing Beachbody offers us is a Team Beachbody My Challenge Tracker app, which is what I use now for all my challenge groups. And it allows challengers to log their workouts and like a one-button click and like log their Shakeology and a lot of nice features that but unfortunately it's not available to UK people yet. So we would probably just run a challenge group on Facebook. But if everybody wants to get signed up, and we could even do like the new Shift Shop, which just came out, if folks want to. Now, this is the event that we were talking about, that there's the link to the event, and you can also find that on the Team Beachbody UK page. This is on the 21st. I think it's a Saturday on the 21st, right after the launch on the 19th. You guys will all be coaches, and you can go to a live event in London. I think the workouts are sold out with Shaun T. There's going to be live workouts, but maybe you can still watch them or whatever. But they're going to do like morning and afternoon sessions that you can sign up for, and all of Beachbody corporate's going to be there. You're going to hear from Carl Deichler, the CEO, and the other founders and vice presidents and presidents of the company. They'll probably also have some motivational coach speakers and things like that. It's kind of like what we do for Summit and some training and stuff, just to give you guys information, to get you hyped up, to get you excited. So I would definitely recommend attending this event if at all possible. I wish I could, but I already have a trip planned for Israel, so I'm going to be in Israel at that time. But I would definitely love to come to the UK some point and meet everybody on our team. But Angela will be there regardless, and she will be at this event, and we'll probably be posting more about, like, let's get our team together prior to the event. You guys can sit together, you go out to lunch, you can have conversations and get to know each other. So we're going to be organizing all that as well. Okay, so what is going to happen on launch day? Okay, so we talked about how to prepare. Now, let's say it's October 19th. So what you would do is you would want to sign up as a coach with a challenge pack. Okay, so a challenge pack, like Angela mentioned, that is going to give you, the Beachbody on Demand. It's going to give you those portion control containers that you can see in the picture. It's going to give you a Shakeology shaker cup and a whole bag of Shakeology, okay? You can also get, if you really don't want the Shakeology or you can't have it because of allergies or whatever, you could go with a challenge pack with the performance line. So you can get the Energize and the Recovery in the form of a challenge pack with the Beachbody on Demand as well. Now, if you already have Beachbody on Demand, I know they're going to offer a conversion pack where you can just get the Shakeology and the containers. So that will be available as well. So it's really up to you. The great thing about signing up with the challenge pack is there's normally a coach sign-up fee, which would be 31 pounds that you would have to pay for really no reason. As long as you get a challenge pack, that sign-up fee is waived and you don't have to pay anything, okay? So I always recommend all of my coaches sign up with a challenge pack because, like Angela said, you want to be a product of the product. If you're not drinking the products, right, if you're not using the supplements, then why would any of your challengers, right? So you need to be a product of the product, and definitely you want to sign up, get the Beachbody All Access on Demand, get the Shakeology, and fully experience, fully do a program, because that's going to make you an effective coach. Now, what does coaching cost? Everybody asks me this question. What does it cost to be a coach? Okay, there is a monthly fee. It's only 12 pounds a month, okay? So what is that? You probably spend more at lunch, right? One day than it costs to be a coach, right? Do you guys have Costco over there, Angela?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I kind of relate it to like a Costco membership,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you're going to pay the $12 a month, right? But you're getting a 25% discount. So if you are being a product of the product, if you're using Shakeology in the performance, you are going to save so much more than that $12. Like on Shakeology alone, you're going to be saving twice that amount, okay? So it is worth it even just to be a discount coach, that preferred customer, right? Like that Costco membership, right? It's worth it to be a coach just for the discount, even if you did nothing else. But obviously you guys are going to become business builders and you're going to be making a lot of money. So, you know, $12 is really, it's a nominal fee. Okay. Sign up steps. What, you know, if I am your sponsor, or Angela is your sponsor, or whoever is your sponsor, what we're going to do is on sign up day, we are going to give you a link that will have you sign up under us. Okay. So what I would do is I would message everybody that I have on my list, and I will say, you know, here's my link to sign up, and you will be assigned to me, and I will be your sponsor and your mentor and your personal, trainer, right? I mean, coach trainer. And what you'll do is you'll go through the coach sign up process. You will order your challenge pack, right? And like during the coach sign up process, you will pay the challenge pack price, which is $160 in the US. So it would be about what, 20% less in the UK in pounds, whatever that is. And after you sign up, then me as your sponsor or whoever your sponsor is, we would add you to our coach, our team engage pages and our personal pages that Angela talked about. Everything that our team has to offer will get you plugged into our training, and we'll introduce you. And then you guys can then, you know, you'll have access to the Coach Online Office. Beachbody offers this amazing office online where you have access to emails and websites and everything that your customers are doing, all the volume your coaches are producing, right? You'll have access to everything, and then you'll be able to give your link, right, out to your customers and your coaches, right? So you'll be able to, like, immediately the same day, you'll be able to start signing up your customers and your coaches underneath you, okay? And basically, you're just going to duplicate what we've taught you to do, and what we're telling you to do to sign up. You just duplicate that with anybody that you want to sign up, and you just replace, you know, my coach ID with your coach ID in that example and that link there. Basically, like I would give you like the referring rep ID equals, and I would put my coach ID on there, you know. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That would be an example. And then you would just take that link and you could give it to somebody else with your coach ID, and they could sign up under you. So it's really that simple. And now that's basically it. So I think we covered like all the basics, and we can open it up to questions. Let me stop share and I will unmute everyone. Okay, does anybody have any questions about what we talked about?
Not really. You know, I've already got Beachbody on demand, so I wouldn't need the challenge pack, the all access pack.
Right, yeah, you wouldn't need that. I mean, you do have 2 options. Like the great thing about the all access challenge pack is you get a whole year of Beachbody on demand, 1 whole year, for basically, what, at $30, right? I mean, like a fraction of the cost. So if you wanted to, you could cancel your existing Beachbody on demand and then just sign up with the full challenge pack, because you're going to be saving a bundle of money on it together, you know. Or you have the option, like I said, of just buying the Shakeology conversion challenge pack that gives you the containers and the Shakeology as an add-on, you know. And that's like in US, that's $130 versus the all access, which is $160, you know, but it gives you a 1-year membership to the on demand. So you guys can decide how you want to sign up, you know, but it's, yeah, you're right. It's easy.
Cool.
All right. Anyone else? Emma, if your mic isn't working, you can type in a question in the chat. Oh, we heard you there for a second, Emma. You went mute again.
I don't have any questions.
Oh, you don't have any questions? Okay. Agia, do you have anything?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Well,
The only question you've got really is like I asked you before, is it worthwhile?
is it worthwhile?
Is it a worthwhile endeavor, you know?
Well, for me, I can definitely tell you it is. Angela, do you want to give your opinion on that?
The thing is, it's like Angela was saying before, she had to coaching on people giving a crap about this, that, and the other. You know, this is
It's way more. I think it's way more fulfilling for somebody that's struggling to make ends meet. It's a relief. It gives you hope, and then it turned into more like a family. And some people that were supportive. Like I said, I've become a better leader. I've become a better, you know, wife. Everything because of the training of Beachbody and the support they've given me. And it's almost bizarre that you can actually make money doing this. All you're doing is helping people, and it's really rewarding for somebody to come to say, you know, you changed my life. Whereas, you know, I don't really get that in the finance world, going, you saved my life today. You know, you saved my family. I'm off my medication. I'm happier. I'm a better mom, etc. It's really fulfilling because I heard Chalene Johnson once say, who was one of the celebrity coaches, you know, if you don't know what you want to do with your life, go help someone. And I'm one of those people that jump jobs every 2 years. I really wasn't sure. I wasn't really passionate about one thing. I kind of jumped around, and then when I found Beachbody, it was kind of where I felt like I belonged. Because and she was right. If I just started helping people, I kind of figured out where I fit in. Yeah. And it's a relief. It's a relief. It feels hopeful that you can make money and all you're doing is helping people, and it keeps you accountable. It keeps you on track. It keeps you healthy. And it's just a really, really positive environment is what I was needing. It's worthwhile for your livelihood to be in a more positive, uplifting, accountability, you know, kind of group like this. It's almost like therapy. Yeah, and especially with all the turmoil with politically and like the world and all this stuff, it feels like a safe haven because these people care about you and it's positive and you're uplifting each other.
Yeah, the reason I asked that is because like the ultimate goal is to work from home. I mean, with my job now, I have to get up at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Go to work. I have to start work at 3 a.m. And it gets a bit difficult because I come home, I have to squeeze my workout in, then go and pick my boy up from school straight after that.
Yeah. It's hard, and that's how I am with corporate too. It's like it's exhausting and it's tiring, and you feel like this grind is so silly, and I don't have to do this. There's more to this. There's more to life. There's more than this grind and living someone else's dream. You know, I see Greg quitting his, and I see these great coaches who are traveling every month, and they can work anywhere they want. And that's my dream, and that's why I stick with it, and this is why I just keep pressing and I keep living it because and if you have a chance to go to a summit, like an annual summit, and hear Carl Deichler, who's the head of the company, speak, I mean, you won't find a more raw and real CEO. You just won't. And I think Greg can say that too. Like in a corporate environment, you wouldn't see a CEO put himself out there like that and be so completely honest with you. And it's refreshing. It is refreshing in a world where you feel like, you know, you don't trust people and it's the grind and you feel like a number and you don't feel important and you're always worried about the next layoff. Like that's what I did. I'm so sick of layoffs and worrying about if I'm next. And I'm like, I can't do this. I want to have children one day and I want to stay home and I just want more flexibility. And this is just a way better lifestyle that I want. So I think it's worth it to answer your question. I'm just sticking with it.
Yeah. Like I said before, it's like, even if you just do it for the discount and as a hobby, it's still worth it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be able to, you know, be able to quit that J job and to have that financial freedom someday, you can do it with Beachbody. You know, I mean,
that is the goal.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is your current job? Do you see your current job leading you to financial freedom? Do you see that paying for, you know, you to retire for the rest of your life? You know, probably not. So if it's not that, then what is it, right? Beachbody could be it. And seriously, I'm living proof that it's possible. Now, yeah, you're going to have to work. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I'm just going to sign up and people are going to flock to me. You know, I'm going to talk to people and everybody's going to be interested. And that's not the way it works. You know,
Nothing's ever that simple.
Yeah, things are never that simple, and people are going to tell you no, and people are not going to be interested. But if you press on and you do it, and you do it consistently every day, and you apply what we teach you, you will be successful. It's about momentum and building momentum in this business and sticking with it and not giving up. You know, because I'm an introverted person. I was a computer IT, you know, nerd. So if I can do it, then anybody can do this business, you know. So that's the way I look at it.
Yeah. As I said, the ultimate goal is to quit my job. I mean, I'm a truck driver. I'm sat down all day.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
We have another truck driver in our group.
Yeah. I have a truck driver who's one of my personally sponsored coaches, and she works out in the cab of her truck, and she's on the road 5-6 days a week. And she's doing great, you know. She's awesome. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll wrap this up and keep it short. Keep it to an hour. And thank you guys for participating. And we look forward to seeing you on our future calls. All right.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot.